Welcome back to Limerock. It's been 5 months since we last saw each other. I'm a little older, I'm a little wiser. But what we're really doing here today, we've got some additions we did over the winter. Let's see, it's a long list. So we've got put on a Borla exhaust, which I don't care about. That's not for power, but I do need to know if it's gonna pass sound, and today is a soundless day, so that's great. Adrian Lastowski is coming up here, my good friend and savior and professional TA2 racer. He's gonna take a rip on my car. He's the Forge Line Fairy. He's bringing more Forge Lines that I've ordered from him with some Goodyear Supercar 3R tires, which I've never run before. Again, kind of exploring the limits of what these street tires will do here at Limerock. What else, Kev? Monoballs. We added monoballs over the winter, so we got rid of all of the rubber squishy suspension bushings in the car, except for the front lowers, and I'll talk about that more when we get there. All kinds of electronic weird things going on when you do that. We brought the decibel meter, we can see how loud everyone's car is for fun. What else? Your silly side skirts. I got these stupid side skirts. I'm gonna put a sticker that says, "Caution, no step, fake race car parts." You hear that? That's the sound. I mean, they're actually carbon, but they're just hanging out there. They just look cool. Oh, we added more camber. We've got 3 degrees front, 3 degrees rear. We're gonna be taking tire temps to see if we've actually got too much camber, make sure everything is in check there. We didn't do that last time because it was 36 degrees. So we got a full slate here today. All right, so we're getting ready to head out in our second shot of these Falcon RT 660s. My brother was taking the checking the tire temps, and it seemed like the inside, the spread was good, but the highest temp what we saw on the left front was 223 degrees. I don't know anything about 200 treadwear tires, but that sounds like a lot. I don't think I ever saw a Hoosier quite that hot. And I know these things aren't necessarily designed to take that much heat, so is it too hot? I don't know. The car didn't feel fantastic. I was quite a bit slower than what I was when it was 36 degrees here. So there may be something to this tire temp stuff. My better tires should be here shortly. I think Adrian's gonna bring them. We're gonna try those, but I'm gonna get one more session on these guys, let some air out, see if that improves anything. You know, it's like 69 degrees out and sunny. Hardly, it's definitely not 100 ambient and 150 track temp or anything. So I expect it to be a little bit quicker. So we'll keep messing around and see what we get.
Right.
Okay.
And here we are. All right, what do we see? Hey, it looks good. Didn't actually hit the wall.
Well, that motor blew up, just as I was feared that it would. Blew up in the downhill, spun at 100 miles an hour, but stopped about 20 feet short of a wall, and it was on fire. And luckily, Adrian, who's on the phone right now, was like 50 feet away. He was ready to make that run again to save my life and pull me out of the car a second time.
I think you should pause. Maybe you shouldn't come to the track anymore.
You know, back then.
Bad omen.
Maybe he is a bad omen.
And I remember that was bad.
But I love him anyway. So it was an okay day, and then it became a very shitty day very quickly. So we'll see what the warranty process is on a 5,000-mile-old motor, and we will cross our fingers. We'll smoke many cigarettes.
You know what they say.
All right, so it's been a couple months since we finished that last video. We didn't know how to end the thing, so we said, what can we do to finish off this video? In the last 2 months, I took the car to Mangino Chevrolet. They got a new motor, new oil tank, new air intake, new fuel tank, and new fuel harness in about 6 weeks, which was awesome. And they did a fantastic job, so thanks to Mangino Chevy for that. 4 days after that, my buddy Jeff took the car on a 1,200-mile road trip to try and get some break-in miles on it before we took it to Limerock, which he did, so thank you, Jeff, for that. We don't necessarily know exactly why the motor failed yet. I can tell you there was a busted connecting rod hanging out the side of the block, so that's certainly a terminal failure. It's at Milford Proving Grounds right now, trying to go through it, figure out exactly what happened. I probably will never find out, but maybe I'll ask some people through some back channels if they can tell me what's going on. Done 2 track days with it. First one at Limerock, I was probably more timid than I should be. I was worried about blowing my motor up every time I hit the 6 grand RPM. And then 2 weeks ago, we went to Palmer Motorsports Park and had a relative ball there. So he said, so now how do we finish this thing? Well, turns out 5-Axis Motorsports, which is a company I hadn't heard of, is only 65 miles from us, and they have a dyno jet in ground. I said, perfect, our final thing, let's get the motor on the dyno, see what it really makes, so I can have a NASA dyno sheet in my back pocket should I choose to be competitive in TT3. So that's why we're here today. Hopefully it doesn't make too much power. We're gonna find out, and we're gonna wrap this thing up. So there's one weird thing about dynoing this car, but a lot of weird things. The ECU is going to get pissed off unless you've got a secret combination of tactical nuke codes to be able to get the thing to dyno without stalling out. I've never done it, but we've read about it, so hopefully I can relay the proper information and actually get this thing to run on the dyno. I was told there should be a bunch of error alarms. There we go. That's good. Now we got all kinds of shit there. That's good. That's good. I'm going to stand on the front because if the motor blows up, at least it's in the back this time. So we should be safe from fire and explosions if the car runs at all.
Now hold on tight. I'm going to really open her up this time and see what you can do. Swift to an eagle. Stronger than lion.
403. That's very low, but the lower the better for, this should be like 430 though, so hopefully nothing's wrong. All right, so my boys at 5-Axis Motorsport just took care of it. Alex did. We figured out how to dyno it, which was good. Numbers are really low at 405, which is perfect for classing, but not so fantastic because I've figured this, most of them do 430 horsepower to the wheels, and we're down about 30. Is there something wrong? Is there a dyno calibration off? I guess we'll know at the first TT event where I hop on the NASA dyno. See you at the track.